Now we're going to learn how to set up a Google extension called Read and Write. You will go basically into your apps and over to the Chrome Web Store. You'll type in Read and Write and hit enter, and it's going to show you a list. The purple Read and Write is the Read and Write extension for Google Chrome. I've already added it to mine, but basically you'll just click Add to Chrome and it will add the extension, and you'll see the puzzle piece with the RW once you've loaded it. I'm going to open a document now from Docs to kind of give you an example of how you can use it. Basically, once you click on the purple Read and Write, it brings up the extension. The toolbar. The first one is prediction. That is where the software predicts the next word you may want to use. So you click on that and you type "Once upon a time there was a dog." Every time you punch in the first letter, it gives you an option. This is great for students who have a hard time formulating sentences or maybe putting thoughts together. This is a big help to them. Next, you have the dictionary. When you highlight a word and press dictionary, it will give you the verbal definition of the word. If you highlight the word and press picture dictionary, which is next, it actually gives you a visual. So for those students that maybe need more than just the word, they actually visually need to see it because they're visual learners, it will give them a picture. Next, you have what is called your text to speech. It will read the text on the page and then allows you to pause and stop as it goes. So you would highlight the text you want read and just click play.
Dictionary and picture dictionary. The ability to look up the definition of a word while
you can pause it.
Reading allows students to increase their vocabulary while,
and then just hit stop. Screenshot reader is something they knew that they've added. It is for certain documents like PDFs, or it's just an OCR reader, or maybe some web pages that for some reason the regular speech to text or whatever doesn't work. You can use this extension to highlight the information you want read. So you just press on it, and basically whatever you highlight, Screenshot reader will then read.
The domestic dog, Canis lupus lamellarius or Canis lamellarius, one is a member of...
And you just press it again to turn it off. Most of these are toggle switches. Press on, press to be off. The next one is the audio maker. It just allows you to select text and then convert it to an MP3 file. This is useful if you like listening to a recording of the text at another time. You just select the text and then you press it. And it records it and makes an MP3 file. The next one see if I can get it to play.
The audio maker allows the user to select text and convert it to an MP3 file.
See, that's what it did. Next, you have what we call your screen mask. This is great if you're using this feature and projecting it up on a smart board or a screen. Basically, it allows you to focus a strip on just the section you're talking about, and then it darkens the rest. So it's kind of like highlighting just what you want the kids to focus on. So if you're going over things with the kids, allowing them to use this feature, and you say, okay, I just want you to highlight this paragraph here and practice, then it helps you to do that, to focus on that so the kids don't get distracted by the rest of the text. And next you have your talk and type. Basically, That allows you to use your voice to input text instead of typing it on the keyboard. So you would have to have a built-in mic for that. This is great if you want to have the kids read a book or something and record it, or a paper, and then send it to you. So you basically just start talking and it will record what you are saying. Next, you have your highlighter. You have four colors: yellow, green, blue, and pink. What you can do is go in and highlight different words. Different colors, and then you can actually sort those words into separate lists in different documents. I've highlighted several that are green. So basically, once you highlight it, you have the option, you can collect all the highlighted words, and it'll put it in a separate document. So if I select this, it's going to put all the words into a brand new document, as you can see. If I want to get rid of a highlight, I just highlight back over it, hit the clear highlights, and it will take the highlight away. If I want to make a vocabulary list of certain words, I can do that, and it will make a vocabulary list of those words. Let's say that I just wanted the green ones. I can go in and unselect the rest, hit OK. Then I can hit, let me get back over here, vocabulary. There's my vocabulary list, and with a vocabulary list, what it tries to do is it gives you the word, the verbal meaning, and then it gives you a symbol that goes with the word. So you can print this out for your students or share it with them, and they actually have a visual along with the actual definition. And you can make notes out in the column, or they can make notes, and you can save that. The last one, or last two, is voice note, which you basically can record a minute of your voice if you want to make a comment. So for instance, if I wanted to make a comment here, I can say, should have used a different word here, try again. And then insert it. You always have to allow. And then it inserts it as a comment. The last one, see, there's your comment right there, and then you can play that. It's a verbal comment, is the practice reading out loud. Basically, it lets students read any text from a Google Doc or web, and then they can listen to the recording and share it with their teacher. So if I highlight this and press on that, then I just click record. The practice reading out loud feature lets students select any text from a Google Doc or the web, practice and record themselves reading out loud, listen to their recording, and even share it with their teacher. When you hit stop, the little airplane over here, paper airplane, send it to teacher, you can actually send it to your teacher. So you could use this if you wanted to use it to send it to yourself, a note. Of course, you have to go through and allow everything. And I'm going to enter my old other email. And there we go. And the recording's been sent. And that is Google Read and Write. Now, as I said, some of the features may not be optional depending on what your school has paid for. So if you see it grayed out, that just means you can't use it. If it's something that you really need to use, you can actually get a teacher discount and pay for it, or you can talk to your school about doing that if it's something you use quite a bit. And that is how you set up Google Read and Write. If you will set up your extension and then screenshot it to your principal and then answer the following survey. Thank you very much.